Dengiyefa Angalu, representing the Director, Center for Democracy and Development, has revealed that Nigeria is at a crossroad as some acts of terrorism and banditry are still ongoing even as the general election is drawing near, and that religion and ethnicity should not be a barrier to a successful election process. Speaking at the Regent Africa Times' second annual lecture and awards ceremony held in Abuja, Dengiyefa stated that it is a time to be watchful and observant, and that election security should be everybody's business.
Election security is everybody's business. If you see something, say something. If you suspect something, say something. And if it is something that you can take to the security agencies, please take to them. So it's an election that we all must be watchful about. It's an election that we all must contribute our own quota as media, as civil society organization, and then as security agencies. You know, we have issues of insecurity all over the country. So in the northeast, we have the Boko Haram and then the ISWAP crisis. In the northwest, we have the banditry crisis. And of course, worse still, we now have an intersection between banditry and then terrorism in the northwest. In the southeast, of course, we can see all of the destruction caused by IPOB and other, autonomous groups that are coming up. The destruction of INEC facilities, killing of security officials and all of that. In the South, although we've had the amnesty program, it is not yet a peace deal because we still have, community militias coming up. Of course, these are very, very tough times. In every part of Nigeria is threatened by one conflict or the other. That is not, beyond that also, we've also had a country that is steeped along ethnic lines. Of course, the emergence of the three notable political parties, did not also help the issue. So we have, of course, the Atiku Abubakar from the north. We have a Tinubu from the southwest. We have a Peter Obi from the southeast. So it is now a tipping point where we have an ethnic politics, and of course, with the Muslim ticket, we've also added a religious dimension to it. So Nigeria is really at a crossroad, one that if we are not very careful, it is either we experience a pre-election violence. Of course, the Lagos state is an example. The attack on Labour Party is one example. Also, we can have a widespread election violence or a post-election violence.
Therefore, founder Secure the Future initiative, Dr. Hamatu Adamu, encouraged Nigerians to do the right thing and vote the candidates of their choice. And founder Eat Right Society, Dr. Fumi Morebise, also encouraged Nigerians to protect their social, mental and economic health because everyone has roles to play in the upcoming elections.
What you can do the best is go out and cast your votes. That's the highest you can do. Political anxiety is real, and everybody is going through that. Most times we watch on news the things that we don't want to hear, especially maybe from the opponent or someone you're not even, planning or praying to see. But I want to tell you that you need to relax your mind. You need to understand that what you don't have control over, there's nothing you can do about it. You also need to know that the best person that can protect you is yourself. Because when you're out there and anything happens to you as a result of another person, no one is going to be there for you. I've watched clips of how many people have been stabbed and killed as a result of politics. Now the question is, what happens to their family members? Who takes care of them is a question. So I'm going to say again, please, it is important to take care of yourself. And no one can do that for you but yourself.
We have what it takes in our car, which is our voter's card. As many of us that has our voter's card, let us come out and vote. Let us be peaceful. Let us be orderly. Let us follow simple instructions. And this will go a long way to prevent a lot of problems. And by this, we all contribute to the health of the nation. When there is peace, there will be health. When the nation is healthy, you will be healthy. The society will be healthy. And humanity will be the one to enjoy it. We all have one thing or the other to contribute. Is it to your personal health? Is it to the community health? Is it to the health of the nation? You cannot remove the health of the nation, socio-economic impact of all these things, even in the national development. So we all have roles to play.
founder, Positive Humanitarian Foundation Initiative, Ibrahim Jibrin Adamison, encouraged Nigerians to intensify efforts on doing what is right.
And it's also a lesson to each and every one of us here that we should be very careful, because whatever we are doing, you might be thinking you are doing it in obscurity or nobody is noticing, but that's a lie. People are watching. Whatever you are doing, please intensify efforts on it.